What's up, kings and queens? Welcome back to Bad Habits Kingdom. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and for supporting the channel. I love you guys so much. Check out some Bad Habits laundry t-shirts. We got the blue one in. If you would like a t-shirt, let me know. Go ahead and email me at badhabitsking@gmail.com. We also have sweaters, women's outfits. It's awesome. Bad Habits laundry is doing very well. We love you guys. So tonight's video, there are a lot of crazy people in this world. There really is. We all know that, right? But when you are crazy over and over and over, where you're like a celebrity type of crazy, that's like a whole different kind of level. The person I'm talking about is no other than Jeremy Dewitte. All right, this guy pretends to be a cop like so many times. He pretends to be retired Army, that he was in the bomb squad. He just is insane. You name it, he's done it when it comes to law enforcement and stuff. I think this guy like always had a dream of being a cop, and since he's a registered sex offender, he's not able to. Yes, registered sex offender. Yes, he hooked up with a girl that was about 15 years old. Disgusting. Well, I'll tell you what, if this guy actually started a YouTube channel before he started doing his business, he would probably be a millionaire by now because he would have so many subscribers. This guy is YouTube famous in the worst way possible. I mean, this guy does so much police imputation. I mean, it's just like, what the hell are you doing, man? Come on, like, the cops even know you by name in multiple states, in Chicago, in Florida, in California. They know who he is. They know him by name. He's been in that much trouble for pretending to be a cop. That is one thing that cops hate, is people pretending to be a cops. And one thing that military hates and civilians is pretending to be in the military or have been in the military at one point or another. People hate that shit. That is the most disrespectful thing. People, serving justice every day for us. Well, trying to at least. Protect and serve, right? In the military, they're the ones that actually really care. Those are the ones I'm talking about. Those are the ones that are true heroes, and they fought and died and lost literally everything for our country. So when you pretend to be a military, false value, that is the worst. That is so disrespectful. I mean, this guy definitely needs his head beaten in. Now, I've been watching this guy on YouTube for a couple times now, and it's just like every time I watch this guy, I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, you're not a cop. Everybody knows you're not a cop. You have a security company called Metro State. First off, I thought, at least out here in Vegas, to be security guard, you got to go through a background check. You can't just be like, okay, I'm going to start a security company. You have to go through a background check. And if you are a registered sex offender, the chances of you getting a job or even starting your own business as a security guard, pretty slim to none. You have to get a guard card, fingerprints, the whole 9 yards. This guy's been arrested so many times for pretending to be a cop and pretending to be a Marine and captain in the Army so many times, and he just keeps doing it. That's crazy on a whole nother level. I mean, I just never seen this before. I'm going to show you guys a couple clips and just show you what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure everybody watching this video has heard of this guy before at one time or another. I mean, it doesn't get crazier than this guy. Let's check it out.
Stop! Don't stop! I need units now!
I need units now.
Let's go! Somebody get this dumb blonde bitch out of the way. They just shift lanes.
Move to the left, Civic, move to the left.
Did you hear what he just said? Dumb blonde bitch. Like, really? Someone get this dumb blonde bitch out of the way? And can you see what he's doing? He's like trying to tell people where to go and to keep going. I mean, I think it was a red light even. You know, it's like this guy is insane. He wants to be a cop so bad. Apparently, that is never going to happen, Jeremy. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it's just not going to happen.
My kickstand just fucking broke off. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy fuck. What in the fuck? Metro State. Never mind.
I thought that was me breathing through the headphones.
Oh shit, I can't put my kickstand down. He's got purple lights all over his nice little truck. He's saying stop. The limo driver saying stop. Hold up.
Wow. They know you're a
Why
cop
would you leave?
just by doing
Where
that.
the fuck are we?
They lost the funeral.
Merge. We're gonna loot, recycle, get in front of us. Hard and fast. Hard and fast. Hey, ASAP, do you know how to 50-50 an intersection, buddy?
Okay, so this guy is driving so reckless. His entire team is driving reckless. Civilians are going to know you're not a cop. I mean, especially riding like that on a motorcycle. I mean, they're not going to do it. No matter what kind of situation. Well, I guess it depends on the situation. But I've never seen a motorcycle cop out here in Vegas where you pretty much see everything. I mean, at one time or another. I never seen a motorcycle cop drive like that, ride like that, I guess you could say. And never in my entire life. This guy is just going, he was going super fast. He looked like he was going around 80 miles an hour around those cars. I could be wrong, could be exaggerating just because it was a camera, but he was dipping very, very fast. This guy's insane. I mean, I can't believe it. Directing traffic. You cannot do that.
Stop.
Look at.
I got a red
Walt
vehicle
Disney
running
World.
through. Just ran the red light with the whole escort.
So they're in Florida.
Drop.
That's what I would have done if I was a trucker.
I got a dump truck. I'm telling you to drive. Stop. Heavy sand and debris in my intersection. Heavy sand and debris. We're treading on somebody else's jurisdiction for the first time today, right? That makes me hard as fuck, right? Yeah, Felicia and all.
Okay, so that's how crazy he rides his bike, pretending to be a cop. Him and his entire team. I didn't realize how many people he had working for him. Now, Jeremy Dewitte is literally insane. Let's face it, he is. But to work for that guy, I get it. People need money. They'll do whatever it takes sometimes. But they got to be insane too. You got to be a little bit crazy to work for him. I mean, that guy's your boss. I mean, you see what he's doing, right? I mean, I can't even imagine the things he says in the office. I really can't. So I'm going to show you another clip This one is just out of control. I mean, I actually saw this one earlier today, and I was like, wow, hey, know him. Let's check it out.
Called me back
Yes.
regarding the incident that happened today.
Sure. Can you tell me what happened? Hello? Hello? Oh,
Well,
yeah, okay.
I'm going down Princeton near the Science Center.
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
I'm going down Princeton near the Science Center. Okay. First of all, what is it that you do?
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to sound like a jerk, but I mean, you had time to look up our website to find the phone number to call my supervisor and then talk to him on the phone. So I'm assuming you had time to look up what we do.
Well, you weren't doing it.
Okay, so tell me exactly what happened so I can figure out what's going on.
I'm going down Princeton
Okay,
at the Science Center.
okay,
All of a sudden, a motorcycle pulls up, goes into the intersection, stops everybody.
okay,
Nobody's going. There's no funeral procession. There's no bridal party. Nobody's doing anything.
Bridal
Another one
party.
pulls up, and that one goes to the next light.
okay,
Okay. Then what I would call patrol car comes up. This is at Mills. Nothing is happening now.
Mills in Princeton.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then another one pulls up behind that. There's a pickup truck.
okay,
It was like you were on a practice run or whatever.
oh, okay,
But the point is, and I hope you can understand this with today, what's happening today.
sure,
I've never heard of Metro State. I've never seen anything with where you honk to get somebody out of the way
okay,
with a patrol car.
right.
To me, that is very scary.
Oh, okay, so here,
It's
let me
impersonating
stop
a
you.
police officer.
Did at
Tell
any
him what it
time
is.
did you didn't see any vehicle that was a funeral vehicle?
No.
Okay. So what you're saying is my 4 units went into an intersection honking their horns, and because you've never heard of us and you don't understand what we're
just honking the horns. They were stopping traffic.
right. So because if you never heard of us and you don't understand what we were doing, you immediately called the police to say that we were impersonating police officers. That's what I'm
you were
understanding.
doing.
I have called the police. Absolutely.
Okay, great.
Tell him. Hell
What is
yeah, I
Metro
did.
State?
Oh, okay. So
This is very frightening.
So it's frightening to you that 4 units that are marked completely from head to toe, black and white, with a company name, information, flashing lights, dressed uniforms properly.
Look, buddy, don't get sassy with me.
I'm not getting sassy. I'm asking simple questions because I'm trying to figure out.
I would not have called the police otherwise.
So you called the police
It was
because
very frightening.
you called the police because vehicles
I
and
wanted
motorcycles
to know
that
what
look
was happening.
okay,
You know,
right?
I'm not going to do this. Okay.
Oh, hold on, I wasn't done.
Well, you may not be done, but I may be.
Oh, okay. So, and at no time you saw a funeral at all, is what you're saying.
Absolutely not.
Okay. And how would you know? I'm just asking, how would you know? Were there cars turning right with those vehicles?
No, they were sitting in the middle of the intersection. Nobody was moving.
So nobody was making the right-hand turn after the motorcycles and the car and the truck took the intersection.
You tell it there's no right-hand turn at the Science Center.
Oh, so I understand now. You were at the Science Center traffic light, the one before Mills. So you were actually the light before
And then-
Mills.
Yes, and then, I'm not going through this.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't done, but if you want to hang, okay.
All right. So what do we have now? He's actually pretending he wasn't there at the situation when he was. Basically, he was acting like he was a. Well, he said you called my supervisor. He is a supervisor, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. Owner. He does have a business partner. I think it was his wife, who's currently not anymore. I guess she grew a brain overnight. we all make mistakes, you know. We always end up with the wrong person at one point or another. I mean, we all got to agree on that, right? But this guy is just out there. Every time a video comes on about this guy, I'm just like, wow, why would you keep doing it? You know what I'm saying? Why would you continue on? But then I found out he was even on Dr. Phil. Can you believe that? This guy was on Dr. Phil.
You've got upcoming, and one's with a blue car, one's with a silver pickup.
Correct.
We'll start with the blue car. Let's just take a look at what happened.
Sure. What are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing, dumb? Get over before you find out.
Stop pretending you're a police officer.
Listen, I know what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do. What you need to do is figure it out before you start talking and cutting us off.
I'm not cutting anyone.
Go ahead and pull your little phone out.
I'm not
do
cutting
your little
anyone
Google search and figure out what we're doing and what we legally
you're
allow. Good. Then back off and give us room.
I'm not interfering with you at all.
You are by
You are
running along.
You've been blocking traffic.
Yeah. I need you to stay to the side, sir.
Dude,
That's what the legal
I'm
law
gonna
is.
call the police.
Go back and look it up.
I'm gonna call the
316.
police on you.
Good.
I'm gonna
Call
the sheriff
it
now.
Please.
Seriously?
Yes.
Exactly are you thinking there? You're telling him what to do, where to go, called him names, and got really aggressive with him.
Right. Now, if I can explain, I'd be happy to.
I'm
Love to.
all ears.
Please.
In plain view, like it was today.
Mhm.
And we've never had this problem before. In fact, we've met before while I'm wearing it. Sergeant Dillon with Orlando Police has met with when I'm wearing it. Multiple agencies have met that and never had a problem with that because they know it's a
Let me ask you, the first thing they ask you though when they see you is, isn't that a firearm? And what do you tell them?
No, it's always been a pepper ball.
I know, but that's what you tell them. It's not, it's a pepper ball, and then you tell them statute, right?
Only one time has that ever happened.
Who was that with?
I honestly can't remember. I'm sorry.
You want me to help you?
Sure.
Well, it's been more than one time, but the one time you're probably talking about is with Dylan on OBT. You were coming by, you stopped at traffic section. He was
Correct.
he was on the electric motorcycle.
Yes.
And he rolled up to you, and his whole thing was he thought it was a real firearm, right? So the last time we spoke, looking at this from a distance, it looks like a real firearm. But then when you got up a little bit closer, you had a knob on the back that somebody who's familiar with firearms and or like pellet guns or CO2 type guns know that the end piece is for that purpose, right? But I also noticed now you're not wearing that either. You have a whole different gun.
No, it's the same one, just different magazine because they keep leaking.
Okay, so you changed the magazine?
Well, the magazine has something to do with the leaking or something. I don't really
So
know.
if I look up this weapon right now, it's going to show me that it comes with a magazine with the knob on the back?
Yeah.
Okay. And just so you know, it took so long for me to come in because I was trying to look up the gun.
Okay.
So why don't you have yellow on it?
I'm sorry.
Why don't you have a yellow or orange markings or anything to identify it as? We'll try it.
Improve.
For in security, military, and law enforcement.
Well, some people use it for phone holders, like you. Some people use it for
What is this?
multi-tools and stuff like
What
that.
is this?
It's a magazine pouch.
Okay, magazine pouch.
Right.
Right. Okay. I just want to make
Did you
sure.
just take your phone off your magazine pouch?
I did. I normally don't carry it there unless I'm walking in the building here.
Did you or did you not just
I
take
did.
it off your magazine pouch?
I did, but that's not what it's for. It's a magazine pouch. You
Right,
said it. That's
which
all I need.
put my phone on, the
Okay.
top one, and then I put my
Okay.
multi-tool in the
What is
bottom one.
this?
That's a tourniquet.
Okay. Do you carry one of these around unless you're at work?
Yeah, that's at work. Yes, sir.
Okay. So we
At
normally
work.
don't carry
Am I
this.
not at work?
Okay, so listen.
Was I not at work?
What is this?
A flashlight.
Okay.
Wow.
Is it daylight or nighttime?
I'm sorry.
Is it day or night?
What if it starts raining and we need to use our little traffic wands for our cars?
Okay.
on our
So
funerals?
you're saying that it gets that dark?
On a rainy day?
It gets that dark?
Well, see, I know you guys aren't allowed to ride in the rain, but we ride in the rain.
Okay, we ride in the rain, but okay, so it gets that dark.
Just so
right?
you guys
It's okay.
You do
know,
building searches?
this
Oh, okay.
video,
What's
this
this?
idea
That's our radio.
of doing this
Okay.
tonight
And this is an
was made
operational
by
radio.
my
Well, right now,
producer.
I think
Just so you
that
guys
one's
know.
dead because we had the radio for our phones today.
Wow.
This is one of the ones that belong to what agency that sold them, that you bought them from?
What
Was
agency?
it St. Johns County?
Couldn't even tell you.
All right. So this is a non-operational radio.
Right, that's incorrect. If you turn them on with the battery, then they actually have a range of like, I don't remember what it is, but you can communicate with each other inside the church and stuff like that.
Okay. Do you want me to believe that? Okay. So you wear it for communicating.
Right.
Were you working in the church today?
Well, we're going to do a panel, so if they go into the church to use the restroom, or they go into the church to sit down because it's too hot out, we can call them on that and say, hey,
Dude, come on.
What is this?
Like,
well, that's a empty pouch.
falling asleep over here, this guy.
Usually I keep my gloves in there or my CPR mask.
Okay. What else?
Nothing.
What is this designed for?
Well, it's designed to hold whatever you want to put in it.
Handcuffs, maybe? Handcuff case. What is this?
Again, what are we talking about?
Because you're telling me about your pouches here.
Right.
This is your glove pouch. I don't see any gloves in here.
What I'm confused about is what are we talking about my duty belt for?
So you talk
Duty
about
belt.
surrender aid, right? But you have no gloves. You have no CPR mask.
Well,
You have
it's
what
all
looks
in my
like a firearm.
bag, which again, it's in my bag, and I was in a bit of a hurry today.
So okay, so you didn't load up any of your stuff that you should have, right? If one of your guys did that, would you fire him, suspend them,
I would definitely,
chastise them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So-
that's the great thing about being the owner, I guess.
So
I can
another
fuck off and not actually get in trouble.
yeah. So
This
another
guy, man.
Until I get arrested for concealed carrying of a weapon in plain view.
another
Self-defense
pouch.
weapon.
Another pouch right here.
Sure, yeah.
Handcuffs? Handcuffs, right?
No.
But I mean that's what it's designed for.
If you say so.
I've never seen it used for anything else but handcuffs.
Okay.
And you have an ask,
Right.
a fully functional ask,
It is. Yep.
fully functional.
That's a weapon.
Self-defense.
Right.
Because you get in those kind of situations. I mean, if all you're doing is escorting vehicles for a funeral,
Right.
and it's just a lead-in, and that's all you're supposed to have, then why would you ever need a weapon like that?
I don't know. For self-defense. You never know
For
when
what,
you
though?
need self-defense. Who knows?
Okay.
I mean,
We have our holster.
Right.
We're back around now to another flashlight,
right.
and then we have a pepper spray.
Right.
Okay. You realize that this looks just like any regular law enforcement officer's belt? It
And
pretty much
or-
mimics exactly.
And or in-house security or
The
security.
only thing I get, what are
Security don't wear that,
No.
buddy.
Are you a licensed
But
security
that's
guard?
what I
Not
said,
like that.
in-house
They might have
security.
belts for their
are you
gun,
able to
but
do in-house
not like
security?
that.
I am sure.
You are.
Anyone in the state of Florida can do in-house security.
So you could legally do in-house security.
Yeah, sure.
With your conviction, you can do that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You know what in-house security
Oh,
is,
that's
right?
new to
Oh, I
me.
absolutely do.
I didn't
Okay,
think you
so
could. I know
if
in
you're
Vegas you
in-house
can't.
And they've hired you. Not that I'm saying I am. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is if they hire you and it's in-house, then yes, you legally can do that. If they know who you are and they know that you're a felon and they want to use you for security and it's in-house, a bar, a restaurant,
I can guarantee
a
him
hotel.
the people that
Yes,
hire
they
him
can.
don't know
So
that he's
we
a
never handcuff
felon.
anybody?
If they
In-house
do,
security?
they
Couldn't
damn
say I've
sure
been in that
don't know
situation.
what it was for.
Never done it.
No,
So you've never done in-house security.
I can't answer that question. I don't know.
You know that? Okay. Well, because if you
All right. So saw a couple clips. You guys see what I'm talking about. I mean, I'll tell you this, you know. Hey, give me 1 second here. Let me turn this down a little bit. I'll tell you this. I mean, if he would have started a YouTube channel and recorded all this himself, I know he had the body cam, but I mean, if he would have done it for entertainment purposes, he'd be a superstar. He really would. He'd be the most hated superstar like he is right now, but he would at least have supporters behind him. I guarantee people would subscribe to his channel. I guarantee it. Shit, I probably would just to see how much of a dumbass he is. I mean, this guy's insane. You know, I mean, really. And, you know, it surprises me that people do this. You know, when you're pretending to be a cop or pretending to be military or have been in the military, I mean, it's like, why? Why? Pathological. That's the word for it. Pathological. He is a pathological liar. Have you ever seen the movie Girl Interrupted? Spoiler alert. One of the girls in the mental hospital was in there because she was a pathological liar. That guy needs to be in prison and a mental hospital. Like, he needs to be somewhere for sure, because those mental hospital prisons, they're worse than prisons. They're like nuts. You got to remember, those people, you know, they are on their own other level. I'll just say that. But I mean, this guy's insane. He's a very disrespectful person. He was calling women names. I mean, just a straight dirty individual. And every time I see this guy, I'm just like, why? And then I'll see like he has like 20 million views.